Good morning, brilliant scholars. It is Monday, day 57 of our coronavirus outbreak, or at least day 57 away from school. Today, I have for you mostly some coronavirus information. I spent all morning looking for anything that was interesting that wasn't related, and I couldn't find much of anything. So here we go. First and foremost, we have three of the nation's top doctors from the FDA, the CDC, the NIAID, are all under self-quarantine. Now, Dr. Fauci apparently is a partial self-quarantine, and this all relates to the fact that there have now been multiple people at the White House that have contracted or come down with COVID-19. So they are following their own guidelines that they have been telling all of us, which has been all along. If you come in contact with COVID-19, you're supposed to go into some sort of self-isolation. So for 2 weeks, they'll be doing their jobs from home, except for Fauci, who apparently is doing some kind of hybrid. Not exactly sure what that will be, but I think we'll probably maybe see him masked when he is speaking to the public. We'll see. 39, that is the percentage of Milwaukee deaths that have come from nursing homes. The Journal Sentinel put out some numbers today to talk about exactly what, where exactly everything is coming from. And right now, your highest risk is if you are at a nursing home or if you are 70 plus and a male or younger. Our younger deaths in Wisconsin have all mostly come from people who are obese, have diabetes, or some sort of underlying characteristics that would make COVID-19 even worse for them. We did reach 400 deaths over the weekend, so that's not necessarily a good sign. But again, looking at some of those numbers should give you an idea of where you are as far as your own personal safety. But of course, that doesn't mean you can't infect others. UW has made some major moves. They have taken the 25 highest paying employees in the UW system and cut their pay, at least at UW-Madison. So that does include a lot of our major coaches that you might recognize, like Paul Chryst, or even the athletic director, Barry Alvarez. Their cuts have saved them $2.8 million just to those 25 people. All right, so what do we have going on today? First of all, history class, congratulations. Your test scores were off the charts again. Many people scored perfectly. The average was over 91%. That's the nature of you taking a test at home. And taking a test where you've been given a study guide that's got a lot of good answers. So those of you who went through all those lessons plans and did everything you could to prepare for it did very well. If you are someone who did do all of that, did do your review guide and everything, and you did poorly, contact me so we can figure out what is going wrong and how we can get you back on track. So what are you guys going to do today? History class, you guys are going to be looking at the start of Vietnam. You are going to need your textbook. Remember, that can be found on Canvas on that Connected Ed link. So it's right on the home page, or you could just use your textbook if you were one of those that brought that home. Global Relations, you have until tomorrow to get your project in. Fortunately, I haven't heard from a soul that said that they couldn't figure out how to record themselves. So that's good that you all have that capability. I was worried that somebody was going to have some kind of hiccup. But again, you were supposed to tell me that last week sometime. So hopefully we don't have any surprises. So keep cranking that out. I've already got a few of them, and they have done exactly what you're supposed to do. That shouldn't really be a difficult thing, but sometimes people stress about it, and it becomes more difficult than it really is. All right, folks, have a great Monday. As always, if you've got questions, send me an email.